Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and let's jump into this. This is going to be a read for you and who, and that who could be friend, family member, one side of a situation or another. It doesn't matter if you're single or coupled. It's actually going to draw elements specifically from either or, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? Let's take a look at what's happening. I feel that the motor, in my pre-shuffle, I'm feeling that the motor of your mind is running, okay? Is going, it's loud. It's louder than the heart, right? It's louder than the heart. And what I get by that is every time I tried to do your read, they were pressure washing, they were doing something outside. And I almost got to thinking it's almost like there's a cleansing that needs to be done so the motor of your mind can just slow down, and the volume on the mind can be turned down. So it's about turning down the voice of the mind and falling into the heart and clearing the heart, the emotions of the heart. So I feel that there has been kind of like some sort of delay or something that's of the sort. Maybe you're just in the middle of something like that right now. Note your comments below, guys, and definitely like and subscribe if this resonates with you. So this is going to be focusing on love if you're interested in a monthly read, what the universe wants you to know, or in your career and finance. You'll see that at the end of this video. All right, so let's see what is happening with Aquarius. What's going on for you guys? First 2 weeks of November 2021. All right, what's going on for Aquarius? Let's pull 3 cards. One, let's see, we got 2. Okay, 3. Okay, all right, yeah, something's going on, guys. Okay, so what's at the bottom of the deck here? We've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there is an opportunity. This is actually pretty good, because this is about an opportunity to cleanse the emotions and to focus on filling your cup up first. It's like a woman that's in the cup here. It's an opportunity for intimacy and compassion. And I feel that this is kind of like an opportunity for you to just be vulnerable. I don't know if you see this, but there is a knight that is looking at you, okay? I feel like someone's watching you, that someone is thinking about you. Someone is really adoring you, all right? Whether you know it or not, that's what I feel that's coming through here. And it could happen that those thoughts tend to come more through at the nighttime, but they see you in your beauty. They see you that as you are, being very vulnerable. I mean, she's naked there, right? So it's like being vulnerable in terms of your emotions and feeding yourself, and really, focusing on intimacy and compassion for others, right? And someone is watching you. There's a knight. There's a knight there. You can't. I almost feel that to me it reminds me of the Knight of Cups. All right, I will tell you that, because the horse is white. It's transparent. And so at the bottom of the deck, it's like you're standing like under the moon in the galaxy of the stars where you belong, and you're honoring that, and you're honoring the moon, within you, right? The moon is feminine power, right? And I'm feeling that is the case. It's kind of like feeding yourself, feeding the emotions, or so you could be expressing emotions to another at night telepathically. It's what's coming up, guys. So that's what I see here. Let's take a look at the 3 cards that came out. So it's kind of like the underlying energy, all right? The 3 cards that we got here are the Sun card. Looks like we got the Hierophant card here as well. Excuse me, the Hangman card. And then we've got the 6 of Swords, okay? So this is what we have here. Let's break it down one by one. So this here is the Sun card. Now, it might not look like it, but this is actually the dawn before that sun comes out. So it's kind of like when, waking up in the morning, it's kind of like, putting your head down, being grateful, and then lifting it up during the daytime. This is when the sun goes down, and then, the sun goes up. So this is about a renewal. A renewal is happening within you, is what I feel, all right? There's a sense of some sort of renewal that is taking place here. And it talks about, whatever it's kind of like, it's kind of like bowing to the beauty of the sun going down. As before it actually comes up. If you look at the other side of the card there, this focuses on when that sun comes up and being reborn and things coming to life, right? So I feel that there is something is birthing something new. The sun is giving you good vibrations coming through here. It's giving you a lot of confidence. I feel that your energy You feel that you might be blocked in some way, but this is saying on the other side of that, this is renewal. This is being reborn in some way, okay? This is feeling new in some way. And the next card that I get here is the Hangman. So it's kind of looking at something from a different perspective. So this is wants you to know that, yes, as the dawn comes down every day, there is, there's a, there is a sun, a sunset that happens and take place, and then the sunrise comes up here, and this is objectively looking at something from a different point of view. So you might be looking at your situation where you are now in some sort of disappointment of some sort, right? Or but this is acknowledging the beauty of a disappointment and learning from that and seeing things from a different perspective. If it wasn't for this, you wouldn't be able to hang upside down and know that this exists, right? And so I feel that you are understanding that if you look at this from a different point of view, you get this. All right. That's what's coming through. So this is that re-energizing yourself. So focus on your vibration, because it's going to be key right now for you, Aqua. Is what I feel. Your vibration is key. So this is about turning that the darkness and moving it into the light, right? And the next card that I get, is transitioning to that. It's a rite of passage. So this is moving through that, and you're going through that right now. It's the Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is about moving to calmer waters, no longer letting that motor of the mind command you and dictate your life. You're looking at things from a different perspective, and you're moving to the calmer waters. And it's a transition that you're through right now. All right, it's just it's the dust before the dawn. For the dawn is what it's coming through here. So let's take a look at anything else that might want to come through here. What is it? What is it here that it brings some sort of I don't know what's coming through that's bringing some sort of disappointment is kind of what I want to say. What is some sort of disappointment? What do I want to pull here for you here? Guys, hold on a second. I'm going to pull something different for you. Okay, I'm going to pull a Gaia card. What is the disappointment here that wants to come through in the first 2 weeks for you? What is that? What do we have? Amethyst. Yeah, exactly what we just talked about, guys. You get the card of Amethyst, and what this talks about is transformation. And that's exactly what was happening. I feel that you're in a transition, and definitely call upon Amethyst to help you. There is some sort of a confidence, right? You're transforming into more certainty, and you're transforming into more confidence for yourself. And it's knowing that you're protected and you're using the universe. All that purple there, that's the crown chakra. And your connection with source is bringing out a lot of this gold, which is that confidence of the solar plexus. So it's kind of like, some of this purple, it's very similar to what you see in that sun card, that purple, and you see that through here, but then you also see that bright sun that's coming through here as well. So it's kind of like, that's that transformation that you're taking. That's that seeing things from a different perspective and moving on into that, right? So beautiful, guys. Really, really beautiful energy. But that's what I see coming through here for you. It's the amethyst. You're definitely transforming in some way. What do the wellness cards have to say about you in this process? Anything that might want to come out for you here? What do we have? Perspective. Yeah, you're gaining clarity. You're gaining clarity about the direction that you want to take within a situation. All right. And it takes you, stopping for a moment and pausing and letting things to kind of take its own rhythm. Right. And this is about seeing things from another point of view or another side. So maybe you're needing to see another side of a situation within a relationship or, whatever that is. It could even be friend or family member. It doesn't have to be just romantic love. But just throwing that in there for those of you that might not be in a relationship or situation of sorts. But what you're doing now is you're seeing things from a different perspective, and you're taking responsibility for your life. All right. So this is beautiful energy. I love seeing this. And anything else that might want to come out for you in terms of where you're at right now? What do I get here? Yeah, you were disappointed when in the past, when you were younger and you were promised something that you didn't get. Okay. So you would tend to be disappointed. But this is saying through this transition right now, what this is talking about that is you can create special moments and memories that you desire. Okay. So that is exactly what's taking place. So that's what your inner child kind of wanted to let you know as well. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side. All right. The other person on the other side, what do we get? We got what do we get here? The Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, and then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Now this person could be independent. This is about someone who's gained, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Could be dealing with an earth sign or an air sign, or they might have that in their chart. Or they're taking on that energy, or they're thinking of you. But what I'm focusing on this other side is that this person gets some sort of clarity, gets some sort of victory of some sort, all right? And they're getting some sort of clarity. They're focused on their independence right now. It's the Nine of Pentacles, which is being very much in gratitude and in luxury. So this is about them stepping into their power, in gratitude and luxury. I kind of get this being like that single independent person. On this side here, it shows a feminine energy here, but this is really focusing, strictly on one's independence right now and getting clarity, victory. You can see here that eagle, that bald eagle is pulling a wreath of success. There's been some sort of success for this person in terms of getting some breakthrough of clarity. Okay. And it could be that, what was hidden by the moon is now actually being lit up. Okay. So that's what I feel coming from this other person. It's coming to fruition. They're being very much in gratitude, and in luxury, very grateful for where they're at right now. Okay, anything else? Or just for getting that clarity is what is the key thing. Yeah, and I get the Two of Pentacles. Now it's it's about balancing things out, adapting to the new energy now that the clarity is here. And now that it's coming to fruition, that of which is hidden. So there was something hidden before within this person. And this is being flexible and adaptable to balancing that out. Kind of like you, but in a different way. Like you're transitioning and this person's balancing out that newfound energy. And Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. So being very flexible, in the midst of change that's taking place here. Okay. Let's take a look at, they're adapting to the new energies that are taking place here. All right. Anything else for this person? Being love. They're focused in on love and they're focused in on loving themselves. Okay. And I think that's really key because like attracts like. And when you're being love, you attract love, right? So that's what I feel what's happening for this person. They are understanding that like, begets like, right? Love begets love. And to have you have to be it, feel it, and be inspired by it and actually live it, right? And then you're able to see that come through. Let's take a look at what the Gaia card might have to say for this person. Winter's End. See, they're going through a regeneration and they're going through a rebirth as well. Okay. So this person on this other side is going through the coldness and the staleness and the being frozen has ended. This is called the Winter's End, and it's a 16 card that reduces to a 7. Sevens is about having faith in this new energy. So they're balancing themselves, right? And it is about focusing on a positive outcome. There is some sort of regeneration and rebirth on this side that's coming through here. Okay. Now for them, something interesting to be aware of, what they're coming out of is they felt, maybe in the past they felt unsafe in the situation, but now they're more aware and protected. And now they're creating their own safety within their life. Okay, so they felt unsafe before, and yeah, I think that's why that stability was so important for them. The Nine of Pentacles, that was so important, and they're getting clarity and victory surrounding that. So that's what I feel that is happening now. What is important, I think in this situation, if you're connected with someone, you both are mirroring each other, but in a slightly different way. You're seeing things from a different perspective, and maybe you were promised something by this person and just really didn't get it. And so this is saying is now you're in the ballpark of just kind of creating what it is that you want right now. Okay, and it has to start with you. You've got to feel that first, right? You're creating the moments and what it is that you desire. You're bringing that into your life and not relying on someone else to bring that to you. Okay, and that's key, Aqua. This is so key. I can't tell you how important this is. Okay, because it's going to pay off in the long term here, or even in the short term. We'll take a look at what that is. But your perspective of seeing the other side of the coin is key. Now, this other person they had to focus on their safety. Okay, they had to have some sort of rebirth, and their safety and security was really important. So the person you're dealing with was really key. But they know that now that they've created that for themselves, so they had to spend time on themselves to get that stability, and they feel a lot more safer, and they're creating better safety, healthy boundaries in their life. What is most important for you in your next steps? Okay, at this moment, at this time, what's most important for you in terms of moving forward? What do we have here? Ooh, this is so good. We get two major arcana, okay? We get the Chariot card and the High Priestess energy, right? Cancer energy, and you got the High Priestess, right? So moving forward, you're using your intuitiveness, right? You're checking in with your intuition before you move forward. And you're having faith of moving forward. Like, you might not know what's ahead, all right? And you're having to still move forward. And it's as scary as you might think it is. As you take your action and you have faith in the universe, you're going to be delighted, okay? So this is about knowing that you're getting this or something great, even better, right? And that's what this is talking about. So it's using your intuition in terms of moving forward, focusing on your truth, right? And moving forward in faith and balancing that kind of different perspectives. You're balancing the different perspectives and always looking at something from a different point of view, or that opposing point of view, so you can balance yourself out. And give me another card for Aquarius to see what this is. So you're using your intuition as you move forward, and especially as it pertains to love, okay? And what do we get here? We get the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. And this could be someone that is motioning forward towards you, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. It's a knight, that's coming through. So it's not a king, but it's not a page. So this is about someone that's motioning forward towards you with the Knight of Pentacles, putting in it's kind of like they're slow moving. They're very slow moving. But it is something that they're willing to kind of putting in the effort as it pertains to what it is that you want. So it could be someone that's coming towards you at this time, all right? And I get the Wheel of Fortune, all right? This is saying that a karmic cycle has ended. So I got to tell you, Aqua, it's almost like you were thought that your cycle had ended and you're still on the verge of it. And you thought your cycle had ended, but you're still just a little bit there. This is just saying is that you've ended that, like the 2 weeks. There's some sort of karmic cycle. It could have been, tied to someone, but I feel that you've ended your karmic lessons, and it was just important for you to create what you wanted in your life, and therefore you're going to attract what it is that you're already giving yourself. So you are creating the memories and the moments that you desire as it pertains to love, and you're putting in the work that's necessary, and you're having faith, and you are not giving up. Okay, you're not giving up. You're moving forward and taking action. And what that is, because I do get the Wheel of Fortune that comes through here, all right? And this really talks about, it's kind of like the things that are changing. You're creating, how do I want to say it? It's like you never have to go back and learn this lesson as you did previously. So I think that's really, really key. Let's take a look at what numerology has to say about this. What do we have from numerology? What do we have? Parenting. It might have to do with the way that you were parented for some of you. Now, some of you might have children and it might have to deal with that. Whatever the case is, it's a 63 card. reducing to a 9, which is coming to fruition. So it's like the communication that affected your confidence as you grew up, as you were parented, whoever was that parenting role as you were growing up. That's how you learned communication, but now you're shifting that, right? Now you're in charge and you're changing that. So note your comments below, guys. Let me know if it resonates, all right? I do want to take a look at, to see if, I want to see for you and this other person who's running, who's chasing, I just kind of want to see something this. I think that you might be on a twin flame journey with someone, and I don't say that lightly, and I never even actually bring that up, often. But I feel that you're starting to understand the relationship that you have with someone, and that you both are learning from each other. Okay, there's a learning aspect that's really coming into play. Okay, and this person has had some inner child wounds that they were in the process that they needed to heal. Okay, so there's some inner child that they needed to heal, and you're starting to understand that journey. Okay, so there could be a journey that's happening between you and this other person. And what's happening is you're igniting that, of which are your inner wounds, and you're understanding that you're growing from each other, and you're both you're leveling up. You're growing, and then you're leveling up. You're growing, and you're leveling up. And if you allow yourself the space to do that, it's really going to work for the benefit of you and this other person or someone that you're interested in. Let's take a look at this other person on this other side. All right, let's take a look. What do we have? We've got the 8 of Wands. Nice. And then we've got the King of Cups. Wow. So what this talks about is now balancing out one's emotions. They could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in their energy or in their chart. But this is now once they balance out their emotions, things can go well. All right. Things can move in the same direction. You might be at a distance from this person, but this person is balancing out their emotions, and they recognize that when they do that, things come to balance out in their lives a lot better. So for them, it's about balancing out their emotions, and so things can now go in the right direction. Because this karmic cycle has ended, kind of like this twin flame junior cycle, and you got the Wheel of Fortune. Now it's kind of like things can now kind of go in that proper direction, I kind of feel. Give me one more card in this for this other person. Because that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, they were actually looking at something from one perspective, and they needed to look at something from a different perspective, a broader perspective. All right. So this is being imprisoned by just one way of thinking. So what they're doing is balancing out their emotions, and the 8s are all about change, right? So it's about changing something to create some sort of balance. So not looking at something from just one way. And it's funny because you got that, and now they're getting it on their side, okay? Then I get the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this person is, I think they see you as being very creative, incredibly creative, okay? Is what I feel here, and that you get your energy from nature is what I feel here. But this person, is really calling upon and needs to clear their sacral chakra. And I think that is something that's really going to help them quite a bit within that process. But yeah, I kind of feel that there was something kind of going on between you two here. It's kind of like, this person's gotta, I don't know if you or this other person's gotta watch their words, but that's kind of something that I'm getting, from the card here a little bit, is that you need to kind of watch your words, okay? What is it that you need to watch out for? Release all fear-based attachment and trauma. So, this is, this person needs to focus on being careful about how they focus on their words. And I get you, release all fear-based attachment and trauma. So this was this partnership, or this even if you're not together, I feel that you might be acquainted with someone, even if it's someone that you're interested in, and you've come together. you both are learning from each other, okay? Because there's a mirror effect that's happening here. I'm going to actually go into a deeper dive, guys. If you want to join me, I'm going to pull a little bit more. We're going to get deeper on this person. What is it they haven't told you, okay? What it is that they're most afraid of, and you know, a little bit about what's going to be their next move. We'll find out what you're most afraid of and what you haven't told them as well. We'll get some messages from both sides, all right? We'll get a potential outcome as well as oracle advice. So if you're interested in taking that deep dive, go ahead and join me in the description box below. You'll find that link. But yeah, I want to go deeper into this because this is like a journey that you're doing together, and you're going to find a little bit more in detail of what is really happening. Yes, you're doing a dance, but let's see what's yet to come over these next 2 weeks. All right? All right, bye-bye.